comment.
So you want to find a way to control the mic settings, Flavo, so there's no feedback.
So the live stream is on.
Right, so anybody who has the YouTube link on, if we decide to turn it on, cannot be on the same room with the people who are on the Zoom.
Now, I don't know if it's the same room. Like you said, if I put it on my phone.
Okay, so I'm on my phone right now. I'm on the live stream. See if you have feedback.
Anybody who has the YouTube link on. Okay, so Pamela, take your phone into another room.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other room right now. Hold on.
No. How are you on the Zoom, Pamela? On what device?
So I'm on my computer and I'm on my phone on the Zoom.
Good. Take your phone into, or just mute your phone and tell me if you continue to see Mr. Martin as the, so mute your phone.
Okay.
Okay, and what are you looking at on the YouTube feed?
Hold on.
The YouTube feed has a 20-second delay.
I see Martin.
Perfect. So yeah, the idea is if we do go live with the YouTube and we could decide that, we have to tell people the device with the YouTube cannot be in the same room.
Now, oh yeah, but here's the other thing, Pamela. Tell me on your phone when you see yourself.
Not yet.
Right. So there's a delay there.
Yeah, he said there's a 20-second delay.
Not yet. Okay, just for myself.
I guess that's not the worst thing if there's a delay there, though.
So the question is for Joel and Martin and everybody else, how do we actually want to do this? Let's move to like the actual logistics.
How many panelists did you say this account allows?
100, I believe.
It just switched to shirts, sir.
What?
It just switched back to you from me.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So I see 19.
Alicia, anybody could get a YouTube link. The whole row can.
Yeah, right. As if we send out the link to somebody's email account, it's just there. Put it on. We'll put the link on the school website. Well, the way in which we would do this would be everybody would be a panelist.
Okay.
And myself and possibly one other person would be the host, a host and a co-host, and just working behind the scenes.
So we're gonna split the sports award. We'll do sports 6 to 7, and then academic and service. Or you want to try?
Right.
Okay. Right. So Rania, you're still here?
I would say we should do it at 5:30 to make sure everybody clicks on. Like, figure sports takes an hour, maybe not even, but what if it takes an hour and 10 and then like people are still, I don't know. I think 5:30 to 6:30 is sports, 7 to 8 is, or 7 to 8:30 is service, or academics and service.
All right,
to give
Rania.
ourselves that extra buffer.
Rania, unmute yourself.
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
number one, how many sports awards winners are there? And then how many service and academic award winners are there? Like, give us 2 separate counts.
Okay, I could do that.
Number one. And I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of your video, but I'm gonna keep you talking, okay? Unpin video. Okay. And how do I get rid of her? Unpin. How do I get rid of her?
Stop spotlight, cancel spotlight.
All right, so what I'd like to do now is try to make this actually happen. So as people come in, we stop their video and we tell them we're stopping their video. Correct?
Well, I mean, if we don't necessarily have to tell them, they'll get a message on the screen, I think, that says your video is stopped.
All right, Chris, Koo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. And
Okay.
Mark Lewis, are you still here?
Yeah.
And Janie, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna use you three as the test dummies here. So you ready, Sklavos? We'll go Ku, Janie, Mark,
Okay.
and Ku, Janie, Mark. And then if the rest of you could type in the chat screen who you're looking at. Who do you see? Right? So what we're gonna do is try to have an award ceremony where we give Ku the first award, then give Janie the second award, and then give Mark the third award, right? And get them center screen. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So and when we call your name, you may want to unmute yourselves. If you are on mute, you may want to unmute yourselves. Everybody should have the list of how they will get their award and what order. So the order is, and I could do this I could post it in the chat box at the beginning of the ceremony too. Here's the order, and me, Mr. Sklavos, and Rania could work on that. The order of the awards. So you don't know. So right now, Ku, Janie, and Mark don't know what they're getting, but they know they're getting the award, and they know they're going in that order. Does that make sense for everybody?
Yeah, and we can also post it on the Google Classroom so that everyone
Right,
knows
so we're gonna post,
beforehand.
this is the order in which you're going. So welcome to awards night. The first award tonight is going to the greatest announcement speaker of all time. And that person is Chris Koo. Congratulations, Chris Koo.
Y'all too kind.
So pin him. Then everybody make sure we're only looking at Koo. So thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Pamela. Do you still see me and Sklavos on top of Koo's head? Yes or no? Do you still see me? Okay. So that night, it would only just be one of us. Hold on. Hello?
Oh, if I stop my video, then you won't see me
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, hi, Captain. How are you?
Yeah.
What is this guy doing?
Yeah, if you stop your video, Sklavos, we
Really?
can't see you.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't know where he went. Okay, so I'm actually Mr. Grunin, can you hear me?
Yes, I could hear you.
So can you log in as Mr. Schertzer? Because
Yeah.
I think what we should do is try to do this two people, like every other. You know what I mean? Like when Koo's going, I'll put him up on the screen. Then you get, let's say, Mark Lewis ready. And then when Mark Lewis is going, I'll get Janie ready. And then when Janie's ready, you get the next person, Nabiha, ready. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Just skip the buffering time.
it might be advantageous to do it sort of 2 and 2. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do let's do 4 people in total. Mr. Grunin, you're gonna go first with Alicia. Alicia, are you there? Okay, so Alicia's gonna go first. Then we'll go Mark Lewis. Then we'll go, who else has video? Julia had video, right? Or no, she didn't. Oh, Janie had video, so we'll go, sorry.
Sophia
Alicia
has video.
I have
Alicia,
video.
Mark, Janie, and Chris. All right. So, Grunin, you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everybody to awards night. Our first award recipient is Alicia. That took a while, but okay.
Yeah. A little slow over there by me.
All right. And then our next award recipient is going to be Mark.
Hello,
everybody. And our next award recipient is going to be Janie. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Damn it. And our next award video is going to be Chris. Okay, there we go. All right, so I think if we have 2 people doing, and if I didn't click the wrong button, if we had 2 people doing it, it would be, you can go, relatively quickly. And then what we do. So the people that are not attendees, they would still see like Janie and Alicia on the top, right? Mine did. So we would have to, I guess, maybe put that up to the students, or we could even have a third person. Martin, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Can you speak? So do you have the ability to stop people's video?
At the moment, no.
Oh,
Let me
but
see
if
how
you
do I-
signed in as Schertzer, you could.
Probably.
So then I think that we'll have two people going back and forth with the spotlight, and then a third person just stopping video when the video needs to be stopped. So we'll have like 3 people, and
Three hostess? Yeah, three hosting, three like behind the scenes.
myself, Martin, and Grunin can handle that. And then that's it. How do we feel about that?
I think it
Muy
makes it
bien.
easier if instead of shutting off their video, we move them to attendees.
Okay, yeah, the third time, right, after they do that, we move them to attendees. Okay.
So maybe the third person. So I think 2 people, maybe we will need 3 hosts. 2 people will alternate, and 1 person after they've gone up will move them to attendees.
Right. Yep. I think we can handle that.
Yeah. For sports awards, is it going to be the same?
No, so I think,
What's going to be the
Well-
protocol for that one?
I guess, I wonder, I gotta look at the list. Who had the list? Was it Rania?
Yeah, Rania.
Rania, I'm gonna allow you to, can Rania speak? Let me just find her.
I can unmute myself, yeah.
Okay, how many students on sports awards are like listed twice on multiple teams? Is there a lot?
Let me look. I counted 28 people like on the list of who's invited, but I didn't check if they were like listed twice.
Okay. And I don't think it's going to be a lot of overlap. So I think that if a person,
There
Um,
might be an overlap in just the academic awards. I don't think there was an overlap in the sports awards.
so I think, so for the sports awards, generally what we do is we go by team. So like Presti will go on and he'll announce his award winners. And then, but he's got multiple teams, right? So he'll do it
Yeah.
for, I guess, soccer and for basketball and for football. And then Martin will come on and he'll do bowling and wrestling. And then, so like we do it by teams. Whereas for the academic awards, I think we're going to do it by student. Well, I would suggest we do it by student. We'll say, hey, this is Chris Koo, and these are the awards that he did. And now a lot of people, it's only a 1 award, but some people it's 3 or 4 awards. But I think we should just announce it once.
Correct. Rania, how many sports awards winners are there?
I wrote it in the chat. Hold on.
28, you said, right?
Yeah.
28.
And how many for the other? I didn't see
academic?
that.
It's
It
like
was
78.
76 for the
Put it
other.
on that doc. Rania, write it on that doc where the list of winners are. Yeah, so there's no way
76
we,
and 28, it's in the chat.
yeah, we can't do it in one ceremony, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, but we could do it in 2, I think.
Yeah, 2 ceremonies. I agree. Like, we should go center screen to Presti. And could we go, we've seen the webinars, Sklavos, where we had 2 people center screen at one time. Correct?
I don't
have.
believe I've seen it go back and forth, but I've never seen it split screen.
Okay, so why is Alicia center screen right now? What view are we on right now?
Well, nobody is center screen, so it's like just showing, I guess, who.
Right now, Chris is center screen.
Yeah, but why? But
he
Alicia
was the
did
last
pop
person
up a
pinned.
minute ago.
All right, I just
You-
made Rania center screen, right?
No, still Chris.
Doesn't look like
I
it.
still see Chris, yeah.
Could you
That's
make,
because Chris was
I
the
don't
last person
see-
pinned.
I don't see you, Sklavos. So I don't have the power.
Oh,
to-
I turned off my video.
Could you pin Rania and make
Yeah,
her
so I
center-
can pin Rania.
Okay, everybody sees Rania now, right?
Now, Schertzer, try to pin somebody else.
Okay, I'm trying to pin Janie. I pinned Janie on my screen.
No.
I think he may have lost privileges because Joel signed in as him.
No, he's trying to pin them. You need to click on.
Yeah,
Spotlight
you got to
Video.
go into panelists and you got to go to spotlight view, Scherzer.
Okay. All right. So let's say I'm giving the bowling award to Chris Koo. So you want to do that? Like, you know what I'm talking about, Sklavos? Like we're going I'll be Presti and Koo will be Koo. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
okay, so
So like I'll do the MC again. Like in real life, I'm Michael Schertz. I'm saying, okay, next is Coach Prestiani. I'm Coach Prestiani, and I'll be presenting my 3 awards. I'm gonna go Chris, Alicia, Janie. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yep.
Steve?
Yep.
So the first award goes to Chris Koo. Woohoo! Great job, Chris Koo. You're my MVP. Nobody plays the Rubik Cube like you do.
Wow, appreciate it.
And my next award is Alicia. Alicia, congratulations. Nobody shows up for a meeting in their bathrobe like Alicia does. Woohoo. And next one is Janie. Janie Chand, El Presidente. Yes. So good. That was pretty quick, Sklavos.
kind of getting the hang of it a little bit.
So Rania, what did you see when Sklavos did that? You saw everybody go center screen, right?
Yeah, I saw every person goes on her screen.
So the only problem we have that we're trying to remedy right now is how do we get people off the top of the screen? We stop their videos?
So this
doesn't
was
matter,
when you
though.
walked away.
Yeah.
What we even came up with was we can have 2 people like tag teaming it. So if I have the list and you have the list, I'll take the first one, you take the second, I'll take the third, you take the fourth. So that while I'm typing their names in and getting them ready, like, you know, this is all happening. And then we could even have a third person that after they go, they're making those people from panelists to attendee. So their videos coming off and
All
they're
right, so why don't we do that? Why don't we give people me, Adam, and Joel tasks right now? Because we all have only me.
We practiced it already.
We did.
kind of did it, but we didn't do the third.
So
Person,
you
yeah.
want to have Joel? You want to have Joel kick me off right now, right? No, we want to.
I can't kick you off.
Let me try to log in as Scherzer.
So here's what I'm thinking, Steve. I think
I'm just typing in names just to make a list. But yeah, go ahead.
so. I think with Rania and Rania, maybe you could, if either with Sarah or get one of the juniors to work with you. The 27th is the event.
Okay.
We definitely need to do a dry run on the 26th, correct?
Yeah.
And I would say by sometime this week, we need to have the list. We need to take that list, Rania and Sklavos, because I know you both know what I'm talking about, the program. And we need to put that into a cue sheet format for just
Okay.
us. You got it, Rania?
Yeah, I got it.
So in other words, if Rania Ahmed won 2 awards and your last name starts with A, so you would actually be pretty up there. I think you won 1 or 2 awards. You would know, Rania. Rania has access to the full program, everybody, so that's why she does know. Did you win 1 award or 2 awards?
2.
2. Okay. So, and you're pretty, in terms of alphabet, you're pretty, you would either be first to go or pretty close to first.
Yeah,
right?
I think I'm second. There's Vasila's ahead of me.
So what I'm thinking is we should have presenter and presenter go from A. I know Hughes will want to present, and I know Dr. Pride will want to present. How many presenters do you think there should be for the service and academic awards?
Well, there's 76 people,
Yeah.
right? So 4 people, you're gonna take 19 apiece.
You want to do a little less than that?
Okay, so 3 people, you take 25.
No, I meant, I'm sorry, a little more than that, a little more.
Okay, so 5 people, what would that be? You know, 13 apiece?
You want to do 5 people? You want to do even more than that? Is 13 a lot to ask, or?
13? I don't think it's that much. It's 13 names and 13 awards.
So you're definitely not calling out names. You're doing the welcome for the sports awards, right? So you're actually calling on yourself first. That's 6 o'clock
Yeah,
or
Right.
5:30 if we change it to,
right.
and then you're working behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, if you want me to call names, then we got to find somebody else that's going to work behind the scenes. But I'm
No, I'd rather leave you and Adam and Joel where you are right now.
okay. That's fine.
Because you know we have people who like talking in the building.
Yeah. Mhm.
And with the sports awards, how many coaches are there?
Well, there's 11 teams. I don't think Pookie's doing one because swimming had a whole thing, right?
Right. And you got to count
that's
that lady
10
Sullivan.
teams, and there's definitely doubled up coaches. So probably, I'm thinking 7 coaches off the top of my head.
Right, because Presti, Ortiz,
Well, we got the 4 gym
Dom.
teachers:
Scherzer,
Right.
it's
Dom,
Scherzer,
Scherzer, Gwyn.
Win, Presti.
Rebecca.
we don't need Ryan, we don't need Jakeo because they're co-coaches. Don't need either
Okay.
one.
So I think there's 8.
So-
The 4 gym teachers. Oh, Miss Sullivan. The
Sullivan, yeah.
So 9.
Okay. So 9 presenters from 5:30 to 7. Hey, baby boy. 9 presenters from 5:30 to 7.
Yeah, and theoretically, it's probably going to be closer to 5:30 to 6:30, but just to give ourselves that extra time, just to, do whatever.
So what we should do, Rania and Steve, maybe Rania, you could start another Google Doc for us, is like, however, Coach Presti goes first and he should do his 2 or 3 wards. Then Martin has two teams. Presti has the most teams. He has 3, right?
Yeah.
So it should go Presti, Ortiz, Martin, and get
Do you
them
have
up.
a list of the coaches?
I have the program and so does Rania.
You should do it in alphabetical order by coaches, just so that nobody feels like they're
That's fine.
better than somebody else or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
And for the service awards, the academic awards, we should just go by alphabetical, right, Steve? I mean, do away with a lot of the pomp and circumstance.
That's what I think. Yeah. Alphabetical name, and then here's Rania. She won these 3 awards. Here's Janie. She won these 3 awards. Here's Alicia. She
I mean,
won
we could
these
make
4
an
awards.
exception for Gary, because I know he has 2 or 3 special awards.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And maybe let Gary do a few other awards since he's already there.
If I'd be fine with that. He'd be fine with that too, I'm sure.
Okay. So Alicia is saying when the list is posted in regards to
The
I'll
list
say
that
who it
was
was.
handed out was already in alphabetical order. I just didn't put the sports awards in alphabetical order.
okay. Could you send that to Sklavos, Rania? And he'll forward that to, or I'll send it to Sklavos. Alicia's saying when the list is posted of the name, does it say how many awards that, does it need to, Alicia?
No, it doesn't really need to. As long as you know that you're going after Chris, for example. Doesn't matter how many awards you get.
Yeah.
I was
The
just
list
curious
is
how to
already in
know.
alphabetical order. I just didn't do the sports awards in alphabetical order, but I could fix that right now.
No, we're saying, so for the sports awards, I think we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna do it
Oh
in
yeah, so it doesn't matter.
do it in coaches order,
Yeah,
Yeah.
coach's alphabetical order.
right?
Oh. I'm
So
just gonna make a separate doc then with like
Yeah, make 1 cue sheet for the sports awards, 1 cue sheet for the service and sports. And obviously Joanna's gonna go first, right? Julia, how do you say her name?
Dula?
Truly.
Yeah, she's gonna go first, right?
Yeah.
And who's gonna go last? Probably Sullivan or Scherzer.
Stern's out there. She's
Stern, yeah, and Stern, yeah. So at any
Wait,
rate,
so
at any rate,
can I know which sports coaches are like presenting? Like I
yeah,
have
they're at the
like,
bottom of the list. If you look at the program I made, it says you made it. It says Martin,
Yeah.
and then it says there's 2 winners.
Yeah, because some of them have two coaches. So
But the only one that has 2 coaches is me and Ryan, and I'll take it because I'm already there.
yeah,
And Martin and Jakeo, and Martin's already gonna be there. And what?
volleyball.
Volleyball. We just got to find out if it's Rebecca or Amanda.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do Stern, Miss
Just do
Stern, and then
Rebecca.
even if it's the other one, even
It's
if
fine.
it's Miss Kaliki, then
Yeah, that's fine.
we'll just leave it as Stern.
Okay.
So what you're doing, Rania, is you're taking the program and turning it into a cue sheet now, which is a
Yeah, I
separate doc.
see it. Yeah.
And then what we got to do is we got to come up with presenters and who's presenting what. And if one of the coaches don't show up, which probably will happen, Sklavos will hand out.
Yeah, I'll
the
do it.
award.
Right.
Ryan, can you do something else with that cue sheet? Can you like divide it in colors? So like gray is one person 1, white is person 2, gray, white, gray, white. Just it's easier on the eyes. Like already.
Easier on the eyes. You got an old man in Mr. Martin over there.
Wait, okay, explain it. So what do you want me to do? Like in
Is
terms
it-
of
so the cue sheet, is it in like a table? Like it's in a what? A Google Doc?
yeah.
Is it by any chance like in a table? Or actually, you could just highlight the text, just like every other line. If you, it might take a little bit, but every other
No, no,
line highlighted a different color. You know, like gray,
Martin,
white,
do you want
gray,
every
white, gray, white.
speaker or every award winner alternated?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about all right. So if it's the academic awards, every award winner should be alternated.
Well, Ronnie, this is a Google Doc.
Yeah, I didn't
can
start
do it
the
then if you
sheet
share
yet.
it.
Okay,
No,
just
but
put it in a
you-
Google Doc and share it with us, and we'll do the formatting. I don't want to mess
Okay.
around.
Rania, why don't you do this? Could you have the doc with the list of winners?
Yeah.
Could you post that in the chat? That way Dom and Sklavos know what we're talking about. So what?
Just the list of winners, not the program, right?
Not the program, right? Because the other folks here can't see. So what Ranya's going to post, Sklavos and Martin and Grunin, is the list that was sent out to all the kids. That's one thing we could work off of, because that's an alphabetical order except for the sports awards, which Rania hasn't done yet. But we could do that. That'll take.
Yeah,
time.
this is perfect.
So everybody see that doc?
Right, like I'll get Vasila up. Martin will get Rania.
And
I'll
you
get
want those names
Melissa.
highlighted.
Martin will get Amanda. I'll get Laura. Martin will get Alan.
Mhm.
And just
So
go-
Martin, what do you want with this doc? If you're looking at the doc, Martin, what do you want with it? It was Vasilia, Rania, Melissa.
Just leave it as it is right now. Maybe I'll put it into a table format, but it's fine.
So Rania, could you just get that sports awards winner into alphabetical order?
Yeah.
No, I'm wrong. I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
that's by coaches, you said. So
Yeah, so we want to put it in order of when they're going.
yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
which-
after I do the cue sheet, I'll fix that and put that in the order of when they're like going.
right. So Bilali is me. So it's going to say Schertzer, and then it's going to say Bilali and Lynn, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll do, if we're all looking at the doc, oh, I don't have editing privileges logged in as, but it would say Schertzer, then Bilali, Lou, then, yeah, exactly what you're doing. And Martin, who are yours on that doc?
I have Jessica, Jody.
Yeah, where it says Jessica and Jody, that'll be Martin, and then move his other winners there too. So Martin, Ortiz, and Presti are the complicated ones because they have several winners. You know what I'm saying?
You sure you just don't want to leave it like that and just have the coach come back? Because at least it's in order by teams in the season. I don't know.
Sklavos, what do you think?
I think, do I have editing privileges? Yeah, I do. I think it should be like this. And Ho is for you, Schertzer, too?
No,
me.
that's Martin.
Now, this is not in alphabetical order, but
No, it was by coach.
yeah, I know. Martin, who else do you have?
Jessica,
Jessica Wong. And who else? Anybody else?
Wahab, and Alvin.
So that's
At
bowling,
the bottom.
and then wrestling is Wahab.
Yeah.
Oh, so you only did 2, Martin?
Yeah, we
for teams,
only
yeah.
only Gwyn did 3 on 1, and he did Bilali for golf, I think.
Oh, yeah. So this should say, so actually it should be more like this, too.
That makes sense. So Martin bowling, and then Martin wrestling.
Right.
That makes sense. So you see what he's doing, Rania?
Yeah.
So put for Martin, Presti, and Ortiz. They're the only complicated ones.
Okay.
And for the volleyball, just put Stern, and if it ends up being Amanda, we'll put Amanda.
Okay.
But put Stern after me.
Yeah. Hey, you can figure, I don't know who else is.
Right. So there you go. So do that, Rania, and then yeah, but remember the document you're on right now, Sklavos, everybody could see, every senior could see. Does that matter? I mean, it really doesn't matter because they kind of know already the sports awards winner, right?
Yeah, right. What is it? Right.
Right. There's no secret with the sports awards.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
fine.
Bilali knows he's getting an award from you.
Fine, right, yeah, that's fine. We could leave it like this. I agree. Carice and Amanda, what's her name? The boosters coach, the social worker, Allison
Yeah,
Huberger.
right.
Okay. So the only thing is when we come up with so now go to the top of the doc, Rania and Sklavos and everybody else. So under Vasila and Rania, like, do we put the name of the presenter there?
I think you do this. I'm gonna.
Because my problem's gonna come in here, and we may have to say it's just the circumstances. Like, obviously, Hughes is gonna want to do the principal award. And we have the gold medal award winners, right? Okay. So maybe we should do this on a separate doc so people don't see. You know what I'm saying, Sklavos and Rania?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy and paste that onto a different doc, because I got a feeling, like, how are we presenting the gold medal award winners, Steve? In any?
Well, gold medal is at
No,
Graduation.
we're doing it at this ceremony.
Are
Yeah.
I thought gold medal was still gold medal. I thought was the only ones. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I want to try to make the virtual award ceremony as. Yeah, I don't want to add that
Right,
to there.
right.
I did put it on the program which you have access to, Sklavos. And you could maybe private message that, Rania. I don't know if you could private message it to Sklavos, or it's to me, but I'll get it to you later. The gold medal award winners, I made a separate sheet, and I'm saving them all the way for the end.
Oh, I could private message that.
So you want the gold medal to go at the end or the beginning?
What do you think?
I thought the beginning, but
What do
Could
you
be the-
think, Mark, Koo, Rania, Janie, Alicia?
Um,
Gold medal award winners. Beginning and
beginning.
beginning.
I think we let Hughes, whether it's at the beginning or the end, we let Hughes do his principal award and the gold medal awards. At least
I like that idea.
presented by the principal.
I like that idea.
And
I don't know
We
which
should
shirts
let-
I think that too.
who Shapiro is gonna do a special award. Anybody who else is gonna do like a special
So
award?
Shapiro does, and then Hawk and Joe's or somebody from D75 will do the Blanche Schwartz Award, which goes to the only D75 graduating student. So, figure it out.
So I say we go Hughes first, let him do his award and the
Let Gary Shapiro do. So maybe we don't do it alphabetical.
Yeah, so are we going back to what it was originally?
No,
by,
so
like-
I do think at some point we get alphabetical, but this is what I'm saying. So we let Hughes do his special awards. We let Hawk and Joe's do her one award. We then get Gary as the first presenter, like all the A's. So like Rania, you're gonna get presented by Mr. Shapiro. He'll do his one award, like, or two awards at the top where he makes a speech. And then he'll say, okay, now we're gonna continue with more academic awards. Our next award is gonna go to Vasila. She won the X, Y, and Z. Our next awards are gonna go to Rania. She won A and B and C. Our third set of awards are gonna go whatever, and then he'll have his chunk of like 12 or 13. Then Miss Duval will
Hold on,
come on and
time
she'll
out,
get the
time out.
next 12.
Isn't Hughes doing the gold medals?
Hughes is doing the gold medals before this. He's going
Right.
first to do the gold medals.
It's principal award and gold medals award. I got you.
Correct. Yeah.
Then Gary with his award. Then Hawk and Joe's with her one award.
Well, I would
Then-
say even Hawk and Joe's first because so then we'll let Gary start the alphabetical order,
Got it. Okay.
right?
all right,
And
so
then,
Rhonda's
and then
just-
when Duval goes on, she'll just continue off for the rest of the alphabet. When
Well-
Schertzer goes on, whoever's going to go after that, he'll just continue on. Pride goes on, she'll just go after that.
What time do you want to do next Tuesday, everybody? Because we will definitely need a dry run.
Anytime's fine.
Is afternoon? There's no more APs next Tuesday, so we could go back to. And we'll need about another hour. So it's
At
2
least I'm thinking like 2, 3. You want to do like shoot for like 2 o'clock?
You want to do 2 o'clock, everybody, next Tuesday? We need Rania.
Yeah.
We need Rania. I need Mark and Koo next Tuesday. Grunin, I need you. Martin, I need you. Janie, are you?
Two good.
Yeah. And the rest of the people, if you could jump on, it'd be great. That way we could check out the. Okay. So Rania, your task is, well, let's just break this up. Rania, you're gonna do the sports awards. Me and Sklavos will just start another document and add me and Sklavos, our LMGHS. We'll do the cue sheet for the program for these academic awards, right?
Mhm.
What else do we need to do, Sklavos, to get ready, other than the cue sheet?
That's it. And then we just need to practice.
We should tell the coaches, and we should tell.
I think I'm going to tell the coaches, we'll create something like this at 1. We'll do it with the coaches, and then we'll jump on with the students at 2.
I like that. And maybe we should have the whoever the 5 presenters are coming at 2.
At 2 o'clock as well, yeah.
So it's Scott, Gary, Pride.
Duval.
Not me, because I'm doing here's Duval, here's Hughes, right? I'm not doing awards.
Right.
I'll quarterback it on screen, and you'll quarterback it off screen, right?
Yeah, we need at least 1 more presenter, if not 2.
Duval wants to do it.
I'm sure Miss Hughes would do it if we asked her, but she's not really.
Mr. Ward would do it. Miss Billy, there's a lot of them. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, what you want to do. A lot of them want to do it.
All right, I'll put out a feeler, and I'll try to get like 3 or 4.
Rania, Alicia, Koo, Mark. Is there anybody you think the kids would really like to have presenting?
Maybe
Awards.
Mr. Weiner, but I don't know if he could do anything. I don't
Say
know.
it again.
Mr. Weiner, because like I know people, like
Good. Both Wards and Drenth, right? You all would
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the popular teachers there, Mrs. Clavos. The Wards, the Drenth, and the Wayne.
Yeah, I say leave Ward and Drent, and then if we're gonna have the thing in December, then we can get Wayner to say a few words.
Right,
there.
we're kind of holding Wayner to see if we do
Okay.
have that thing in December, he's still going to be our keynote.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're trying to hold Wayner and try to make that special, right? You understand, Alicia, what we're saying? I love your
Yeah.
idea. but
I just
like
have a
talking.
question about, like, I know there's usually a physical award given if the ceremony was to happen in person. How will the students be receiving it in the future?
So we have to make the awards, and actually Rania and Sarah are supposed to make the awards. So most likely, I think the best case scenario would be if the December ceremony happens, when we say Alicia and you come across the stage, you would get your mock diploma and you would get the actual award.
Okay.
The whatever we're going to call it, we're not going to call it commencement ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Whatever we're going to call it, the makeup graduation is also going to be awards night.
Okay.
So it's going to be Rania Ahmed will actually be one of the ones called up first. It'll be Rania Ahmed. Her name gets called. She walks across the stage. She gets her fake diploma. And we would also ask who's ever calling Rania to say the awards she won that night. So we would have a cue sheet for the makeup commencement ceremony. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and the real diploma, are we gonna get that at the makeup graduation, or are we?
We're waiting for guidance from DOE on that.
Oh,
We're not in control of that. DOE is in control of that.
okay.
Yeah. But the good news is there's good news. There is some good news coming. I can't share it with you now, but there's good news coming.
Okay.
I spoke to Hughes today, and the idea you were throwing out, Sklavos, he's down with that for capital.
Yeah, he mentioned it to me too. So
Yeah, and he's also down with a similar idea for something else that I know the Parents Association were talking about. So
that means all right.
that looks good. All right, so 1 o'clock with the coaches next Tuesday, 2 o'clock with the crew that's here.
Can you reach out to the Wards and Drent, and I'll reach out to the coaches? Or
Yeah,
you want me to reach out to them?
So I mean, boards are easy because they're in the same room. So if they could kind of go back and forth on presenting, I'll ask Strength, and we'll say we're going to hold Wayner for the commencement ceremony.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And anybody else you all want it? Ward, Strength, and was there another name?
Alan Gakis.
No.
Yes, he'll never say yes, but I know you all love him.
You might
Oh.
say yes. You don't think he would say yes?
I think he would.
He didn't want to.
Not in a million. Not in a million
Not a
years.
million years. He didn't want to follow through with all of them. Nah,
Aw.
he gets embarrassed quickly. That's why they embarrass him.
I mean, we'll have people because Duval's definitely going to want to say something. Shapiro's going to want to say something. Pride's gonna want to talk, 2 wards and Drent. That's 6. That's 6 people. So you're talking about everybody.
Yeah, I
doing
think we're. I think if we do that, we're fine.
Right.
And that would make the kids super happy. So let me get in touch with. You get in touch with the coaches. I'll get in touch. We want the wards, Drent for 2 p.m. next Tuesday and next Wednesday for the actual ceremony. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Do the wards and Drent. I'll do Shapiro, Pride, Duval, all of them, and let them know.
And Rania, make a copy of both sheets and make 2 different cue sheets. And Ku, could you put out on the Google Classroom, the senior Google Classroom, that the
Yeah.
sports award is now 5:30? Sign in at 5:30. All sports
Okay.
award winner. It's now a separate ceremony, and all the other awards. What time are we starting the service and academic awards, Steve?
So I'd like to start it at 7, but the thing is, like, people don't always show up at the same time. Do we want to say 6:30?
Want to say 6:45?
6:45?
Yeah, 6:45.
All right.
So if you're a sports awards winner, sign in at 5:30. We'll post the link on Wednesday. Also, are we saying there'll be a second link for attendees or a second link for YouTube, Martin?
Yeah, there's a YouTube link now that could work. I mean, the attendees can join the other
With their
way.
families.
Yeah, or both of them should.
How do
Does
people
YouTube-
get invited as attendees versus panelists? Do we control that?
Well, you controlled how they switched. I remember when I first logged in, I was an attendee until you made me a
Yeah,
panelist.
yeah.
I don't know.
Panelists get a separate invite.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll send out a link that's an attendee link, right? But the problem is, I think Adam made it domain specific, which is not good. Then you can't be an attendee if you don't have an LMGHS.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but then, so if you don't have an MJSF, if you're a parent, then you're going to sign in on the YouTube link.
So
This
Ku,
whole
we'll get-
conversation is still going on YouTube. I don't know if anybody's watching it. Alicia, are you still watching this on your phone? No, she turned it off. But
So Ku, make sure you say we will post a YouTube link at the time of the ceremony, not beforehand. It will be live streamed, and your family anywhere around the world will be able to watch. So maybe you want to send me the email before you send it out, Chris.
Mhm.
We'll look at
He
it.
don't trust you.
No, I
He's been
trust
not.
him.
Yeah. No, he's been not trusting. Everything's got to go through him first.
You see that's gonna listen to him. And Julia's here. Julia, are you still here? Or she left?
we're all here. I don't know if anybody's listening.
Julia is the Chris Ku of next year. Everybody meet Julia? Nice chicken mouth. All right, everybody. So we're good.
Yeah.
All
I'm
good.
good.
All right. This sounds like it's gonna be a hot mess, but I like
This
it.
is going to be a
That's gonna be so
I
good.
like that we're doing this, and I like that it's gonna be totally like disorganized, but it's fun, right? Janie, is this gonna be a mess?
For sure.
Mark, is this gonna be a mess?
100% mess.
1,000,000%.
There's no chance of this going smoothly, right?
Maybe like the first 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
I-
And then
I
everything
say,
just starts crashing.
like, think about it. The first coach to go is Joanna.
Oh, man.
Everybody
she's
keep
gonna
that in mind.
like-
I think she
never
still
mind.
uses.
Maybe
a
we should go in
blue-
alphabetical order backwards.
So we're starting with Sulia, so you know this is gonna go wrong right off the bat.
Tula.
Sula,
Sulia.
Sula.
Ron, you
Yeah.
still here?
You know there's no chance of this working out. All right, I like that we're trying it though. I'm very
Yeah, we
excited.
got to try something, right?
Rania, you still
And
here?
we gotta tell people to dress formally, or for
Yeah.
the sports awards, should they wear their uniforms, Ku?
It's up
Very
to
good
them.
idea.
I don't
So
want to
for
see
the
people in wrestling
sports awards,
singlets.
you gotta wear your uniform.
No wrestling singlets.
Yeah, you gotta wear the wrestling. Yeah. Wahab,
It's gotta be proper. It's gotta be proper.
Wahab and his tights.
No,
Nope.
for sports awards, you're usually supposed to dress like nice. So just tell people
Yeah.
to dress.
So,
Go for it.
Mr. Ku, dress to impress. You're gonna go on center camera.
Yeah, you gotta be on
Somebody will
screen.
present you the award, and then we're gonna go center camera to you for about 5 seconds, and you'll have a YouTube link to stream so other people around the country could, around the world could see you.
Are we still having Kahoot tomorrow?
Yeah, we're still doing Cahoots tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, everybody. See you
All right,
Tuesday.
sounds good, everybody.
I tried.
Godspeed, everyone.
This is
Godspeed.
gonna be great.
Indeed.
Bye.
All right, peace.